Hey, what's up, YouTubers? Grant F here again, and today, this video, I'm actually not doing a movie review or a game review or anything like that. I actually wanted to have a quick rant about really annoying drunk people at bars. Because I've had situations within the last month where this has become an issue. Maybe it's just where I live, maybe it's just the type of bars and clubs that I go to, but it's just like it seriously is pissing me off, like how obnoxious people get when they drink too much. I'll go ahead and give you the first story. So me and my friend Tori are at this bar, and it's a bar that a lot of my coworkers go to, and I invited her to come because I wanted her to check it out. She had never been, and it's popular for me and my coworkers when we go there because it's right next door. It's easily accessible, so we can just walk over there right after we get off work. And we're having a good time drinking, just taking shots, joking, laughing, and it gets to about 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, and my friend was ready to leave. She was like, "Hey, let's go to this other bar called Empire." It was right across the street from us, and so we go over there, and the bar's like, there's probably like 6 or 7 people in there, not very many, but I had had a little bit too much to drink, and when we open the door, of course everybody turns and looks at me, and I was just like, "Hi," just like joking around or whatever, and a couple people laughed, but there was this couple that was sitting next to each other, like in the middle of the bar, and then me and my friend Tori sat on the edge of the bar, and they were just like, just like mean mugging the fuck out of us, dude. Like, I didn't know, like, were they annoyed by like what I said when I came in when I was joking around? And so me and Tori sitting there talking, and Tori goes to the bathroom, and this guy that I knew, one of my friends, recognized me and came up and started talking to me. And he was telling me that we were talking about bouncers at clubs, and he was telling me, he's like, "Man, I could never be big enough to be a bouncer. Like, I've been a guy that checks IDs, but I've never been a bouncer." I was like, "Yeah." I was like, I don't get like why there's like, this requirement that all door guys have to be real big. And out of fucking nowhere, this couple, the girl, turns to me, and she's like, "How the fuck do you know anything about what bouncers do? Fucking dickhead." And I was like, what? Like, really? And I was like, "I'm sorry, I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to him." And she was like, "Yeah, fuck you." And I was like, and then her boyfriend starts like looking at me like, "Bitch," and I kind of started to get a little uneasy, and my friend was kind of like, "We weren't talking to you, we weren't trying to offend you, we were having a completely different conversation," and they were just like, "Yeah, whatever, fuck you," like, and like the lady working behind the bar, heard the altercation and came up and told the people to leave, and they of course get out, they kick them out, and right before they leave, they just turn around and like flip us off, and like, just what the hell? Like, that was one of the like angriest couples I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, for no reason, just like started yelling at us, started yelling at me, like had this pent up anger towards me. Again, I don't know if like what I said, like when I came in, when I was like, "Hi," just joking around because everyone stared at me when we opened the door. I was just trying to be funny, but I don't really think that would offend anybody. Jesus, how much had they had to drink that night? Another situation that happened. This was literally like 2 or 3 weeks before the last story that I just said. I was at this bar near downtown, and I was with my brother and his girlfriend, and I was at the bar ordering a drink, and I was thinking about getting something on tap, and this guy next to me was like, "Oh, this is like a really good Belgian white," and I was like, like I'm not a real big fan of Belgian whites, you know, like it's just not my thing. And this really old lady, like she wasn't like 85 years old, but she was probably like in her 40s or 50s, was like, "What? Why don't you like IPAs, or why don't you like Belgian whites?" And I was like, just I don't like them. Like I don't like the bitterness of them. And she was like, "Well, have you ever stopped to consider that maybe you don't know anything about beer?" And I was like, I'm not like a beer brew. I don't own a brewery, but like I drink a lot of beer. I am a guy. And she was just like, "Yeah, whatever." She was like, "I fucking hate people like you that just come in here and think you know everything." And I was just like, "What is your problem? Why are you getting so mad at me?" And she was just like, "You know what I'm fucking talking about." And, you know, I was just seriously shocked. Like, I had no words to say to this woman. Like, I mean, you cannot argue with a drunk. Like, it's all logic goes out the window. You could be telling a drunk, like, "Dude, you're on fire," and they're like, "Ah, fuck you, I don't care, I'll burn alive." I mean, it's just ridiculous. And yeah, I've just had like several incidences happen to me where people at bars that are really drunk just get super angry, man, like over nothing. I mean, I bet in some of these situations, some of these stories, like if they were armed, if they had like a gun or a knife, I'd probably be dead because they were that angry. I mean, it's just ridiculous. But yeah, guys, that is my video rant about angry drunk people at bars. The reason I made this video is because I've just had several incidences happen that like this, and it's just, I don't know, it's becoming like a really bad problem when I go out to bars now. It's seriously making me not want to go out to bars anymore just because it's so fucking annoying. But yeah, if you guys like what you see here, please like, comment, subscribe, share with me some of your crazy drunk people stories if you have any, and I'll be happy to reply back and leave some comments. So I'll catch you guys later, and I'll see y'all with another video review. Peace.